What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. So, last week it was reported, or early this week, it was reported that Taylor Swift would be performing at the 2023 Super Bowl for the halftime show. Now that would be a very good pick. Taylor Swift definitely has the catalog. She has huge hits. She's world renowned, and it would be perfect. However, Taylor Swift turned down the offer to perform at the 2023 Super Bowl, and plain and simply, she would not have all her songs be recorded by then. So she said she'd have to turn it down this time, but hopefully by 2024, all her songs will be re-recorded, and that makes a lot of sense because during the Super Bowl performances, everyone's songs usually spike for like that following week. So she wouldn't be able to monetize any of that if she was doing her performances, and a lot of those songs weren't re-recorded. So Taylor Swift had to turn it down. So that leaves us with, no performer. Now, a lot of people were putting in their candidates. And I saw one person said Bad Bunny is one of the candidates to headline the Super Bowl. Now, they had Bad Bunny, Christina Aguilera and or Britney Spears, Rihanna, Harry Styles and or Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo and or Billie Eilish, Lizzo and or Nicki Minaj, BTS and or Blackpink, and I said Bad Bunny and or J Balvin. Now, Bad Bunny, like I said, has a lot of hits. I remember Pitbull did it. I don't know if Bad Bunny has enough hits or he's not known enough in America to do a Super Bowl by himself. Now, maybe if he came out there with a Mark Anthony or what have you, I mean, maybe he'd be able to do it. But I don't know if Bad Bunny alone would be a good choice. So, Just Jared took a poll a couple of weeks ago. And the winner of that poll was Christina Aguilera. Now they had in it Christina Aguilera, Nicki Minaj, um, Ariana Grande. I don't know if Rihanna was in there. Janet Jackson. So they had different, Lady Gaga, even though she's already done it. They had different people in it, and Christina Aguilera actually came out the winner. So the people on Just Jared that voted, I'm looking here, it was Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande, and Taylor Swift. Now, I don't know whether a lot of people started hearing that Taylor Swift turned it down, so they didn't vote for her. But Christina Aguilera, 30%, and then Britney Spears was second, 23%. Um, so that's who they had, down for the polls. My thing is this. Let me tell you who the actual suggestion should be. So they have here. So we have. This is who I'm saying: Rihanna, Ariana Grande. This should be candidates. Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears, Doja Cat, Blackpink, Janet Jackson, Lady Gaga. I think those should be the candidates. Now, Rihanna, I don't think doesn't really perform anymore. So we don't know whether Rihanna would do it, at least at this moment. Ariana Grande, she'd be good to perform there, but I think she's going to be filming Wicked, so not sure if Ariana. I think it might be a little early for Ariana. Maybe a year or two away, but I think she's filming Wicked anyway. Miley Cyrus. Now Miley Cyrus is big enough name, but I don't know if Miley has enough hits big enough hits to actually pull off the Super Bowl, maybe as a a company act. Britney Spears, she definitely has the hits, but Britney Spears just said the other day she's not performing ever again. Doja Cat and Blackpink, they're just too new. All right, people definitely would not know all this. It's just too new. Janet and Christina, I think Christina Aguilera. Janet, yeah, I don't think she's ever coming back to the Super Bowl. Um, Nicki Minaj, she's had a great year. That would be to cap it off with a Super Bowl performance. The only thing I'm worried about with Nicki Minaj is the Super Bowl is a totally different audience. It's a middle-aged, a lot of conservatives. Conservatives watch Super Bowl as well. I mean, a lot of liberals do too, but a lot of middle-aged to older people most of the time watch the Super Bowl. And I don't want Nicki Minaj to get up there, and people be disengaged, and they just be outnumbered. Of course, we know the Bobs will be singing the songs and having a great time, but I'm not so sure how the rest of the crowd would take to her. So I would have put it between her and I would say Christina Aguilera. I would give my nod to Christina Aguilera to perform at the Super Bowl. I know, like I said, they had a poll with Just Jarrett, and they said Christina Aguilera. But if out of the people here, if Taylor Swift can't do it, I would rather Christina Aguilera do it. However, it would be interesting to see. Nicki Minaj definitely has enough hits. That's not an issue. The hits aren't an issue. It's just the issue of if she gets on there and rapping, how will the older crowd, respond to her? That would be interesting to see. I would say I'm gonna give my nod to Christina Aguilera, but if you say Nicki Minaj, I definitely ain't gonna be mad at you. Moving on to Dababy and Megan Thee Stallion. Now, when Dababy came out and said he smashed Megan on that song, on the song like Boogeyman, I really thought that people were going to be siding with Dababy because Megan Thee Stallion of what she was going through with Tory Lanez. However, I have noticed that these recent events with Tory Lanez, okay, I'm not saying that people are swayed all the way back around, but I did notice a lot of people that were saying, oh, Tory didn't do that. A lot of them saying, you know what, if he loses, it's cool because somebody didn't dap him up. Then can you imagine what he would do to Megan Thee Stallion, who was drinking? She may have been, over aggressive. I mean, he may have been feeling like, oh, Megan's no small fry. And he may have got really upset that she was saying, I'm getting out, or, if since he got found out, I'm getting out the car, leave me alone. I was, whatever the case may be, however the argument went. So people are saying that it doesn't mean that he did it, but now they can definitely see the motive behind it. He probably got angry, just like he did with August Alsina. He just didn't pull a gun on August Alsina. Now, Dababy comes out and says this. I was expecting everybody to be dragging Megan, but the only people that are dragging Megan now are the people who didn't like Megan anyway. A lot of people are dragging Dababy for accusing him of being corny, accusing him of kissing and telling, accusing him of trying to use Megan because he's not relevant, at the moment. He lost a lot of fans. He lost a lot of, endorsements and a lot of gigs. So a lot of people believe he's just talking now to, make himself seem bigger and to get attention because last time he tried to sell out his show in New Orleans, and what did they sell? Like 100 tickets or something along those lines. So if that, but so a lot of people think he is just clout chasing. Now Megan has yet to respond about it, but I just thought that was interesting to bring up. I expected to see everybody taking Dababy's side, especially the people who don't like Megan. But not a lot of people taking the baby side. So maybe people really are starting to get fed up with, the baby's antics. Maybe maybe they said, you know what, Tory, I've seen so many people say, Tory Lanez, I was rooting for you, but I cannot defend you, brother, and stuff like that. So we have to wait and see whether that has affected, how much of a big of effect it's had. But I do know a lot of people now are saying, you know what, I don't know now. I just want to see how the trial turns out. So that's the news I have for you today. They're going to probably be taking a vote on the Super Bowl. They were all, good candidates. I think, to me, I would give it to Christina Aguilera, over Nicki Minaj, over Ariana Grande. And the other ones, to me, just, they don't have enough hits to do it. Of course, Britney does, but Britney said she's not performing anymore. So, it's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Peace.